Okay, so carrying on from where we left off, you see that we have some material left on the bottom side of the part. So we'll need to flip the part over so we can machine that away. So we have to start by creating a new origin on the bottom side of the part. So if we go to planes, select add a new plane, create a new plane, and we can select it from a solid face. Select your face right there, and it shows you the genome as to where you want it to be. So we've got X, Y, and Z showing in that direction. So we should be okay with that. Click OK. Now when you go to the top view, the part will be facing the other way. So you can see our tool paths are now on the bottom rather than on the top from their previous operation. So if we go back to tool paths and hide all those tool paths just by clicking on the wave there, you'll see that the waves are kind of faded out. When they are all showing, they're all dark. So sometimes if you only have one shaded, so we shade that one, and then we can select them all. But that one doesn't come back on until you click it twice, just so you know that's how that works. So we don't need to look at that. That will just confuse things. So right now we've got, with the new plane, the X origin is in the middle of the part, not in the end. So I'm just going to shift that over using transform, move to origin, toggle them on, toggle them off. Okay, so what we have to do now is to create a new tool group. So it'll be on this side. So if you click on this previous toolpath group, we can maybe rename that one. Click on it once. Call this op 1 and finish profile. Spell it right. Okay, and you right click on it, go to mill toolpath, groups, create a new toolpath group. That gives us this one here. We can make this op 2, face, and chamfer. So click toolpaths, face, hit enter. Our face mill is still in there from our previous operation. Side 2. Cutting speed, still good. Cut parameters, 1 pass, that's good. We're not leaving any extra material. Up in these boxes you'll see settings that you can adjust for how much further the cutter needs to be, either before it approaches the part or after it leaves the part. Usually the defaults will work, but you can always adjust those as you need. We'll go with depth of cuts. Maximum depth to cut is 50 thou. We're going to leave 5 thou for finishing. Keep the tool down so it doesn't lift up between passes. Linking parameters. We're going to have some extra material on this side because we only took 50 thou off the other side. Top of stock is going to be 250, and our depth again is going to be 0. Turn our coolant on, and you'll see now we have multiple passes on that. All we have left to do now is to chamfer that, so we use contour. Select our contour there. Okay. Tool. Half-inch chamfer tool, that's what we used before. Cut parameters are still the same as they were last time. Linking parameters should still be the same. Top of stock actually is 0 because it's been faced off now. Depth, we leave at 0 because we've set our depth of cut in the cut parameters for the tool. And you can see we have our path there, so if we select these two operations, and play them. So if we select everything, toggle all the paths, so that's operation 1 happening there. And the other side. Looks good.